Today, we have a 1973 246 GTS Dino in Marrone, Colorado. It is one of the finest Dinos we've ever had. It was a rotisserie restoration. It is absolutely immaculate. Since restoration, we have serviced it, and it is turnkey and ready for immediate use and/or show. So let's take it for a ride. So let's do our cold start, which is a semi-cold start since we just pulled it out of the showroom. As you can see, the temperatures are cold and they haven't registered at all. Oil pressure is excellent. And let's get on the road. This Dino is a joy to drive. It's really been restored extremely well in the UK. It was dialed in by us when we got it to the United States, and prior to going to its most recent owner. It does absolutely everything right. It is flawless. And I think it'll speak for itself on the road test. So as soon as we actually can attempt this in Long Island traffic, there we go. Well, it is nice and warm outside, but I always go first to third gear anyway. I'm just used to it. But when we get to the next corner up here, I'll be able to show you the second gear is working just fine. And we'll warm it up thereafter and put it through its paces. See, no double clutch, second gear, everything's great. That was very nice. First gear, all synchros are good. It is finished in its original color of Marrone Colorado with beige interior, Daytona seats, factory air conditioning, and power windows. It is excellent throughout. It has its original Becker radio. It's Becker Mexico, I should say, because that is the model. If we turn it on, and the antenna goes all the way up.
Drop that BTS swim on you. 535 drive.
It even works. So let's shut that. It has been restored to European specification without all of the emission controls it would have had originally, which, as far as I'm concerned, is a blessing. Well, we're up to operating temperatures. We're going to drive through Huntington suburbia, and what can I say? It is original colors, matching numbers, engine, gearbox, everything is working. It's got wonderful air conditioning. Let's turn the compressor on and then the blower fan, and you can feel it's nice and cold. Let's shut that off because we don't really need it on this glorious day here in Long Island with the Targa top off. It has had collector, well, I should say it has full Massini history, and it has never had a bad day, and the restoration showed that the car was a solid, no-nonsense car from the get-go. And then, having been restored in the UK by Hexagon, and I think the paint was done by Spray Tech, who are exceptional. And once imported, since it's being imported, I guess easily $25,000, $30,000 was spent to dial in a fresh restoration, which is common. So its next caretaker will be ready to go immediately, because this Dino has absolutely no disappointments and does everything incredibly right. I happen to own a Dino myself. Mine is a GT. It is nice to have the Targa. In fact, my entire family would like me to change it to a Targa. But I like my GT. Let's see. They are some of the most fun you can have. They're great tour cars. They have wonderful luggage space in the boot. Not really much else I could say other than what you see is what you get. And although it's not a V12 Ferrari, it certainly holds its own. It's incredibly fun for tours, rallies, back roads, or, given this car's condition, certainly the concourse circuit. Let's get on a little bit. We'll pull over up here and let Andrew out so he can film the flybys, which I'm certain everyone will enjoy, because not only does it look great, it sounds absolutely superb from the outside, and for that matter from the inside, whether the Targa top is on or off. I hope everyone enjoyed the flybys. I know we did. As we go back to Autosport Designs, we will try a couple of things prior to getting to the farm road. One of them being the horn. Another one being the clock that's working, which you can't see, but it doesn't really matter. But it is working. The windows that surprisingly, unlike most Dinos, go up and down extremely quickly on both sides, although you can see the one because then Andrew would have to turn around. But take it from me, both are working perfectly. We'll get to the farm road down here and then we'll go through the gears, get on it a little bit, and as per our usual, we will take it back to the homestead and dust it off and put it back in the showroom. Well, here we are turning onto the farm road. We'll go through the gears. First gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, which you could cruise all day, and then let's get on it. We'll drop the third gear and get on it. As you can see, it goes as great as it looks. So I do believe it's safe to say this Dino speaks for itself. and no further road testing will be needed. So Andrew and I would like to thank you for watching one of our videos yet again. Thank you very much. This Dino is available on the worldwide market, and I have to say, I think it's probably one of the best ones you could ever find. Thanks for watching.